everybody, how are you guys doing? This video I have literally attempted, I am not kidding, like 5, this is actually like my 6th time, because I had to join together 5 videos that I did on Saturday, and then they didn't join together correctly, and so I have this little haul of stuff that I got at Amazon, and I got all of it for free with my Amazon reward points from my credit card. And so I'm going to break it down into several videos now because showing you guys swatches and doing everything with all of them made the video like 50 minutes long. And I know not many people sit and watch makeup videos that are 50 minutes long. So you can barely get people to sit through like 10-minute videos. But this is one of the videos I got, or one of the videos. See, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry because I literally have been having no sleep for days. And I am not joking about that. I have had like an hour here and half an hour here and 20 minutes here and then another hour here. And it's been going on for days now. And I'm so tired that it doesn't matter. I try to lay down and I just can't sleep. And I know it's just an attack of the enemy, and so I'm just not going to let him get the better of me, so I am doing videos. But this is the Beauty Glazed palette. This is the dupe of, I guess you could call it a dupe, their version of the Jacyln Hill Morphe palette. Now, these are not exact. I'm going to show you the Jacyln Hill because my daughter and I went in halves and got this palette together. But here is Jacyln Hill. And here is Beauty Glazed. You can see they are not exactly identical, but it is just their kind of, their version of these. And this is what I noticed about Beauty Glazed products. I love their palettes. I love them. As a matter of fact, I think they're better. Their palette that I have is better than my Soft Glam palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, because I barely touch the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette, and there's just powder everywhere, and so much product gets wasted because it is so powdery, and I don't like that. I don't like paying $42 for a palette and then having it have chunks in it after one use because of you're tapping your brush on it and it literally pokes down into the product and leaves these indentations that look really tacky. But I have this Beauty Glazed palette that I got at the Tyler Mall, and it is one of my favorite palettes. It is, the colors are so pigmented and they're so creamy and they are just absolutely amazing quality. I'm just really impressed with the company. So, on with the show, I'm going to show you finger for finger. Middle finger is going to be Beauty Glazed. Pointer finger is going to be Anastasia Beverly Hills. And let's get some swatching done. Now, what did I just do? Okay, I noticed this the other day and it's very weird. So this is Beauty Glazed and this is Anastasia. Okay, this is the one color, since I've done this video already, it is very weird. There is like this hard shell on this purple color, and it's just bizarre. It's the only color in the palette that is doing this. So I have to literally kind of dig into it to get this. But the Jacyln Hill is just gorgeous. And so here are the two colors. This color in this Beauty Glazed, and I don't know if it's because I'm using my finger But it's weird. When I go back into it, I get my finger and I start going. The colors are not the same, but it does start to build up. But the purples are just nowhere the same, but still you see what my finger looks like. So it's weird. I'm going to just do the little brush scientific test and see if it does different with the brush. Yep, it does do better with a brush. It does not like finger, and I'm using a brown. This is just an e.l.f. brown haired brush. So, but it is a different color purple, but it is beautiful. It is a very beautiful color, and it just went out really nicely when I used the brush. So go figure that. I mean, I have no idea, but you'll see in a minute what I mean, because some of these are color for color identical and absolutely beyond gorgeous. Beyond gorgeous. The colors are just like wow. I'm just amazed at the quality of this product. So I'm going to show you the blue next. Blue, gorgeous. This is Beauty Glazed right here. And now they're not color for color. These are really kind of more, well, maybe it's this light because it is starting, the sun is starting to go down. I don't have the sun coming in my window now, so they're looking a little bit more, at least in here, in me, they're looking more purpley. But I see on camera they're looking a little more blue. But, even, now this is the Jacyln Hill. And it's not even, the color payout in it isn't even coming across. But now that I've just went on again, and I'm doing a second on this, both of them are about the same, equal. The colors are different, but they're both truly, truly beautiful, beautiful colors. Let me do the green now. I'm going to do Beauty Glazed here. Beauty Glazed. Now these colors are nowhere near the same. They're very different. See, it's not trying to match it color for color. It's just giving you kind of the same color spectrum. So here is Beauty Glazed. The color is gorgeous. I still have tons on my finger. I'm gonna go over that and get some more off my finger. And there is Anastasia Beverly Hill, or not, I don't know why I have that in my mind now, but this is the Morphe Jacyln Hill, and this is Beauty Glazed, and both colors are absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I can tell you right now, this palette was $10.99 on Amazon. And I got it for free with my credit card points. I know you guys know all about that. But I don't have any debt in our family. We're completely debt free. We used to be really in debt. We had a mortgage payment of like $500 and something thousand, and then we had $60,000 in personal debt, you know, a car, and then credit cards and truck and stuff. And when we got out of that debt, the Lord said, I don't want you ever to be in debt again. You are to owe no man anything but to love him. So I took that very seriously. Now I only use credit cards to get the points and get rewards for free, and then I pay them off in full every single month. I do not ever keep a balance on my cards. And there is only 1 month out of the entire years that I've had my Amazon card that I only paid, like I left a $300 balance on it, and that's the only time I ever paid interest was that $300. I've never paid a dime of interest on that other than that $300 because I just paid in full. So, but every month, because I even use my credit cards to pay bills, whichever I can, like my car insurance, and like DirecTV and things like that that I can pay on it, I pay, because then I get that 5% of that back. And then gasoline, I do groceries, I do all those things, and then I pay that all in once, because that way I get some money back in my pocket. And I get free goodies. And I have to say, I'm really mad at myself, because this is, let me grab it. This is part, I got these palettes. I got the Beauty Glazed palette, and then I have another palette over here on my shelf. I got these 6 palettes with my points, and I literally was kicking myself after they came in the mail. Not the next day after I ordered it, but after they came in the mail. I was so mad at myself because of this stupid illness. I completely forgot that I need a webcam. And I could have used those points towards that webcam. And I was like, oh my gosh, Lord, like, I was just so mad at myself. But I love doing these videos for you guys where I review things. Then I thought, cool, I can get some really inexpensive palettes and share with people that you can get the same quality for a lower price instead of paying high prices with the same exact ingredients. And completely forgot about the webcam. So now, whatever, it's like, Pamela, oh my gosh, I'll get it, and it is what it is. But, so, on with the show. Here is a brown. Now, again, these colors, this is amazing. That's Beauty Glazed, one of my favorite color spectrums of things. I'll pick the one that's closest to it in Jacyln Hill. They're not super close, but as far as how they looked from here, and again, I don't have really good lighting in here, they look the closest. And there are the colors. I mean, Beauty Glazed right here. I actually love this one more, and Jacyln Hill, and the pigment is exactly the same amount of swatching both, and I still have tons of product on my hand. I mean, tons still. But beautiful. $10.99 versus $38 plus tax. I don't know about you guys, but I would much rather pay $10.99 and maybe not get the exact same colors, but be able to have more palettes instead of just having a few high-end. I'd rather be able to have 10 really inexpensive palettes, or be able to give away and bless other people with things that cannot buy these things, and deal and not have to have a name brand. I've just never been that way. I've never been one of those people who are like, I have to have the name brand, I have to have the high end. My sister is completely like that. She will not use anything that is not a name brand item, and I am like the thrifty one who wants to get everything at a deal and not have to do the name brand. Not have to do it, but just, I'm not impressed by name brands. That's not what impresses me. Quality is what impresses me, and saving people that don't rip you off. That's what impresses me. So, I'm going to show you a couple more colors. There is a pink and a pink in this, and the Beauty Glazed is this pink, and here is Anastasia, and this one is silver based, this one is gold based, so the colors are not the same, but they're equally as beautiful. And I guess it would just depend on what kind of eye look you're going for that day. Would you rather have a silver base or a gold base? And I think they are equally as beautiful. They're just 2 different shades. Just 2 different shades. But the pigmentation is gorgeous. And one thing I learned is that as much as people want to say there may be 1 or 2 ingredients off, but most every brand, when a company comes out with a new product, it is copied almost immediately by other companies. As you well know, look at, there's companies that have palettes that match other palettes that, you know, nobody seemingly can come up with an original idea anymore. But one thing I learned when I was selling Mary Kay Cosmetics is that most of these are all made in the exact same factories, and they are made with mostly the exact same ingredients. It is just the color variations that matter. And so where people think, oh, you're getting a better, higher end from this, you're not. Now, I will admit I sold Mary Kay like 15 years ago, but I honestly, personally don't believe that much has changed, because they're not going to spend the money, thousands upon hundreds of thousands of dollars, to manufacture their own products and buy the machines when they get to go do it at a place that charges them dirt cheap, and they're just not doing it. This world is just too greedy. So they're going to cut the corners and be like, it is what it is. But I will show you a matte. Let me do a matte brown, and then this is really beautiful. It is super duper pigmented. It does not have a lot of fallout. And then here is Jacyln Hill. And now if you look, you can see it's loose on the Jacyln Hill Morphe palette. This one is creamier, the matte, and this one is powdery. But actually, it's funny, now that I'm putting on, it is a little powdery now that I am putting it on my hand. I'm sorry, my lighting is so bad because I don't have the natural light coming in my window, but there's the two colors, and really, honestly, I think they went on about equal. They both had striations when you went to put them on, and we all know, because we're all finding out, that the mattes with this cream formula are just not as good as the shimmers. They're just not. They don't have the same creamy consistency. I don't know why that is, but I'm too tired to try to figure it out right now. But I'm telling you, you guys, really, $10.99, $38. I'd say this is a pretty smoking deal, and this is not a cheesy palette. It is just as nice as any ColourPop or any cardboard palette. As a matter of fact, this is probably nicer than most of those. It has this beautiful silver. It is really nice quality. The one thing that cracks me up about it is the name. The name is called Impressed You. Impressed You. You know how the Asians do it? It's kind of funny and cute at the same time, but they're like 10 happy nail. Not 10 happy nails or 10 beautiful nails, but my nail salon used to be 10 happy nail. Well, that is what this reminds me of. Impressed You. So, Beauty Glazed. It is an Asian company, and I think they can work on their English translation a little bit, but it is certainly not going to keep me from buying their product, because their stuff is amazing, and I will pitch it and tell anybody about it, because I think it is absolutely comparable in consistency, creaminess, and products. When you compare the ingredients, they're the exact same thing. So that's part of my Amazon haul, and I'll see you in the next video. And, sorry, I almost forgot. May God keep you safe in this crazy, crazy world we live in. Bye, and God bless.